This is the first day of the Advent Calendar for World of Tanks for the year 2021. The vehicle is the HWK 30. This is a premium Tier 8 light tank. These tanks are pretty good. It's not my favorite Tier 8 light tank. I primarily enjoy playing light tanks. I'm going to show you the gold price. I'm going to say this is kind of an average tank. There's really nothing special about it. There's a few things that are good about it. For the price, 5,185 gold. I think it's a good price. I paid for it. It's not a big discount. It's only 15%. We're going to take a look at the vehicle. You don't have good gun depression on the rear, but you've got really good gun depression on the front. It's got 4 crew members, no radio operator. It is a premium tank, which means you get extra credits, extra crew experience. Aim time is 2.01, which is, it's a good average. It's above average. Dispersion is 0.35, which is also very good. The damage, 240, that's really good. The armor is only 20, 20, 20 all around. Really bad. One of the worst armors in the game. Spotting range is going to be similar to other light tanks. And the top speed is 70. That's really good also. We're going to look at some of the other vehicles. So how does this compare? It is the highest damage of the premium Tier 8 light tanks. Penetration is average. Gun depression is the best out of the light tanks for people who like to play hull down. The hit points are the best. The armor is really low. If you want a well-armored tank, you want the LT-432. But the armor is not going to make a difference. Everyone's going to penetrate you. And no matter what light tank you play, you're going to get penetrated unless you have this LT-432. Top speed is 70. They all peter out around 70, so it's kind of average. And then you've got the view range is all about the same. My numbers are going to be different because I probably have equipment on it, such as coated optics, that are adjusting the value. And the camo rating obviously is pretty good. Some of the better vehicles are, of course, the smaller ones. Now, is the vehicle worth it? I think it's worth it. However, there's so many more premium light tanks. I would say if you like strong armor, get the LT-432. LT-432 is good when you're chasing after other vehicles because they'll just bounce off of your front hull. I like the T92 because it's smaller and it's a little bit more nimble. I like playing the EBR. You can't go wrong with the EBR. EBR 75 FL10 is one of the best tanks in the game. ELC Even 90 is a good vehicle if you like to hide, if you need to hide in a bush, or if you need to cap in the frontline game mode. Senlac, I actually have high win rates with Senlac. I'm not a big fan of the M41. The M41 is in the tech tree, so you can play the one in the tech tree and see if you like it. Do I recommend the tank? I would say if you're going to buy a premium light tank, try to get the EBR. Consider the T92 or the LT-432. ELC Even 90 is difficult to play. Learning curve. Same with the EBR. HWK is kind of like the RU-251, but I'd rather play the RU-251. Is it worth it? I kind of think it is, but definitely consider some of these other vehicles. Okay, so that's my review of the HWK 30 for the Advent Calendar. You're not going to get, maybe once a year they'll do 25% off on this vehicle, so you're not going to get much of a difference if you hold out. And we're going to look at the German light tanks really quick. Are you going to like the German light tank line? The SPIC, the HWK-12, the RU-251, and the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen. RU-251 is a great tank. I enjoyed playing it. The RHM has the best view range in the game, which means if you play it in frontline, clan wars, ranked battles, you have a huge advantage when you play this vehicle. So if you get the HWK 30, it will help you with your crew on this line. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.